Let me be blunt, most people over 60 are getting robbed at the dealership. Not with a gun. With a smile, a handshake, and a $38,000 crossover that rattles after 40,000 miles and needs a $2,200 infotainment update to work properly. But here's the thing nobody talks about. There are used cars and SUVs on the market right now, some under $8,000, that are more comfortable, more reliable, and more practical than brand new vehicles twice the price. Today, we're counting down the top 10 used vehicles that are an absolute no-brainer for anyone 60 and up. Some of these will surprise you. One of them might just be the last car you ever need to buy. Let's go. Number 10. Honda Accord, 2008 to 2012. Kicking things off with a sleeper pick, the 7th Gen Accord. This generation is criminally undervalued right now. You can find clean examples between $6,000 and $9,000, and what you get for that money is genuinely embarrassing for the competition. The interior? Huge. This is a full-size cabin disguised as a mid-size badge. Headroom, legroom, shoulder room, it's all there. The seat bolsters aren't aggressive, so getting in and out doesn't feel like a wrestling match. And the driving position is commanding without being truck high. Here's the real kicker for senior drivers, the gauges. Big, bold, white numbers on black. No squinting, no menus to scroll through. Climate? 2 knobs and a fan dial. Done. The 2.4-liter 4-cylinder or 3.5-liter V6 in these are bulletproof. Honda built them during an era when they were competing purely on quality. The result? Cars that regularly see 200,000 miles with nothing but oil changes and tires. Bottom line, if you want reliability, space, and simplicity without breaking the bank, the 7th Gen Accord is your starting point. Number 9. Buick Enclave, 2008 to 2017, 1st Gen. Now we're stepping up, literally and figuratively. The 1st Gen Enclave is one of the most underrated family haulers GM ever produced, and right now it's flying under the radar at prices that make 0 sense for what you're getting. 3 rows. Actual 3 rows, not technically 3 rows if you're 5 years old and flexible. Adults can sit back there. Groceries, grandkids, golf bags, luggage. This thing swallows all of it. The ride quality, buttery. GM tuned this suspension specifically for highway comfort, and it shows. You cruise at 75 mph, and the road just disappears beneath you. For anyone with mobility concerns, the second row doors are massive, and the step-in height is exactly right. Not too high, not too low. You sit, you swing your legs, and you go. That's it. The 3.6-liter V6 is strong and smooth. Yes, watch for transmission fluid changes. That's the one thing to stay on top of. But a well-maintained 1st Gen Enclave at $10,000 to $14,000? That's a $250,000 vehicle going for pennies on the dollar. Number 8. Toyota Highlander, 2008 to 2013. Alright, here's where we start getting into serious territory. The 2nd Gen Highlander is arguably one of Toyota's greatest hits, and it's aging like fine wine while everything around it falls apart faster. What makes it perfect for senior drivers specifically? Ease of access, full stop. The seating position is essentially perfect. It's that sweet spot where you don't climb up into it and you don't sink down into it. You just sit in it, naturally, effortlessly. The interior layout is thoughtful in a way that newer cars have abandoned. Physical buttons everywhere, a clear instrument cluster, logical controls. You don't need to read a manual to figure out how to turn the heat on. Storage? Abundant. Cargo with the seats folded? Massive. And with available all-wheel drive, it handles rain, snow, and anything else the weather throws at it without drama. Toyota reliability on a platform that every mechanic in the country can fix in their sleep. What more do you need? Look for 2010 and newer for the refreshed interior. Budget $13,000 to $18,000 for a clean, low-mileage example, and you'll be driving it for another decade. Number 7. Lincoln Town Car, 1998 to 2011. Oh yeah, we're going here and we're not apologizing for it. The Lincoln Town Car is an experience. It's not just a car. It's a rolling first-class cabin, and the used market is practically giving them away right now because younger buyers think they're not cool. Their loss. Your gain. The ride quality is in a category by itself. Full body-on-frame construction with a suspension tuned so soft it feels like the road is just a suggestion. Potholes, speed bumps, rough highways, the town car just floats over all of it. For anyone dealing with back pain or joint sensitivity, this matters enormously. The interior is genuinely luxurious in a way that doesn't age. Thick, wide seats, real wood trim, Climate controls with knobs you can feel. The wheelbase is so long that rear passengers feel like they're in a limousine. And the 4.6 liters V8? Same family as the Crown Victoria. Mechanics love it. Parts are everywhere. Repair bills are laughably low compared to any European luxury brand. Find a clean 2003 to 2005 for $5,000 to $8,000 with documented service history, and you've unlocked luxury most people spend $50,000 trying to recreate. Number 6. Mazda CX-9, 2013 to 2015. Shift gears because not every senior wants a land yacht, and some of you still want to feel good driving. The second-gen CX-9 hits a genuinely unique sweet spot, 3-row practicality in a body that actually looks sharp, with handling that makes you want to take the scenic route on purpose. Mazda does something most brands forget. They engineer cars that make the driver feel capable and confident. The steering is weighted properly. The throttle response is crisp. You feel in control, not just along for the ride. For senior drivers, that confidence is everything. The interior is upscale for the price point. Soft-touch materials, clear sight lines, logical controls. The second-row seats slide and fold properly, so helping a passenger in or loading anything in the back isn't a yoga routine. The 3.7-liter V6 is smooth and strong, and Mazda's reliability record is quietly excellent. They just don't get the credit Toyota does because they're not as common. Target the 2013 to 2015 models at $12,000 to $16,000. You get a premium, confidence-inspiring SUV that looks and drives like it costs twice as much. Number 5. Cadillac DTS, 2006 to 2011. Number 5. And this one is going to get some people out of their seats. The Cadillac DTS is, pound for pound, the most luxurious car on this entire list. And nobody is buying them, which is either insane or your golden opportunity, depending on how you look at it. Let's talk about that cabin. Wide, deeply cushioned seats that are among the best in the industry for all-day driving comfort. A suspension calibrated specifically for maximum isolation. This is a car Cadillac explicitly engineered for older buyers who want absolute refinement. They nailed it. The North Star V8 has a reputation that scared some people off. Here's the truth, a well-maintained DTS, and there are plenty of them because these were typically driven by conscientious owners, is an exceptional car. The key words are well-maintained and service records. The curb appeal alone is worth the price of admission. You pull up somewhere in a clean DTS, and people notice. It commands respect. Find one with full documentation and a clean history for $7,000 to $11,000, and you'll be riding in a level of comfort that modern luxury sedans charge $60,000 to replicate. The value here is staggering. Number 4. Honda CR-V, 2012 to 2016. All right, top 4. And this is where the list gets really good. The 4th-gen CR-V is what happens when Honda decides to absolutely perfect a formula. It took everything that worked about the outgoing model, the practicality, the reliability, the visibility, and upgraded every single one. For senior drivers, here's what matters most, getting in and out. The CR-V absolutely nails this. The floor is low, the door opens wide, and the seat is at exactly hip height. You don't climb in. You don't lower yourself. You just sit. Doctors and physical therapists will literally tell you this is the geometry you want for joint health. Visibility is exceptional. Big windows, thin pillars, and a seating height that lets you see over traffic without feeling like you're up on platform. The cargo area has a flat load floor, which sounds boring until the first time you try to slide a walker, wheelchair, or a week's worth of groceries in without lifting. Then it sounds like genius. And the 2.4 liters engine just runs endlessly, without drama, without surprise bills. Budget $12,000 to $17,000 for a well-equipped example, and you're looking at 150,000 more miles of worry-free driving. Number 3. Lexus GX 460, 2010 to 2019. Top 3, and the Lexus GX 460 comes in swinging. This is the one that makes financial advisors nervous because the sticker price looks high until you do the math on ownership costs. Then it starts looking like the smartest purchase on the lot. The GX 460 is built on a truck platform, real body-on-frame construction, which means ride quality that absorbs punishment like nothing in its class, and a durability ceiling that's almost impossible to reach with normal use. The seating position is commanding without requiring any athletic effort to achieve. Entry and exit are natural and comfortable. The doors open wide. The running board, standard on most trims, gives you a solid step if you need it. Inside, This is Lexus. Every surface is premium. Every control has real, satisfying feedback. The climate, audio, and infotainment are all intuitive. No learning curve, no frustration, no calling your grandkid to explain the screen. And here's the kicker everyone overlooks. Underneath that Lexus badge is a Toyota Land Cruiser platform. One of the most over-engineered, bomb-proof vehicle architectures ever produced. Your local shop can handle everything. Parts are never scarce. Target the 2014 to 2017 range at $28,000 to $38,000. Yes, that's more money, but you're buying a vehicle that will genuinely last another 150,000 miles without blinking. The per-mile cost is incredible. Number 2. Toyota Camry Hybrid, 2012 to 2017. Number 2. And this pick is pure strategy. The 5th-gen Camry Hybrid is arguably the single most intelligent used car purchase available for senior drivers right now. And here's why. The hybrid powertrain is almost surreally simple to drive. The throttle is smooth and linear from zero. There's no jolt, no hesitation, no gear hunting. You glide away from stops like you're on rails. For anyone with wrist or shoulder stiffness who finds aggressive acceleration uncomfortable, this is a revelation. At highway speeds, the cabin is eerily quiet. Wind noise, road noise, the Camry Hybrid isolates you from nearly all of it. For drivers who wear hearing aids, this is genuinely significant. A loud cabin is fatiguing. A quiet one lets you just drive. And then there's the fuel economy. Mid to upper 30s in mixed driving, regularly 40 plus on highways for calm drivers. At current fuel prices, the savings are real and they compound over every single mile. The reliability? Toyota Camry reliability plus a hybrid system that Toyota has been perfecting since 1997. The combination is almost recklessly dependable. Find a 2014 to 2017 example with under 80,000 miles for $14,000 to $19,000, and you've bought yourself years of smooth, quiet, incredibly economical driving. This one genuinely earns its spot at number 2. Number 1. Toyota Avalon, 2013 to 2018, 3rd Gen Refresh. Number 1. The undisputed champion. And if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you probably already guessed this was coming. The 3rd Gen Toyota Avalon is the used car for senior drivers. Full stop. No debate. And here's exactly why. Start with the space. This is a full-size sedan, not full-size by today's shrunken standards. Genuinely, classically full-size. Wide, deeply cushioned seats with headroom and legroom that luxury brands charge $60,000 to replicate. Long drives don't grind you down in an Avalon. You arrive feeling like you barely drove at all. The ride is tuned specifically for comfort. Toyota took the Camry platform, extended it, softened it, and calibrated it for effortless highway cruising. It just glides. Modern sporty sedans simply refuse to ride like this anymore, and that's your advantage. Inside, it's a masterclass in simplicity. Large high-contrast gauges, real physical knobs for climate, controls that work exactly the way you expect. Zero learning curve, zero frustration, and getting in and out. Wide door openings, low sill, natural seat height. No gymnastics. You just get in your car and go. Then there's the powertrain. The 3.5 liters V6 paired with a 6-speed automatic is one of the all-time greats. Owners routinely report 250,000 to 300,000 miles with nothing but routine maintenance. If you genuinely want your last car purchase to be your last car purchase, the reliability math on an Avalon is almost unfair. Target the 2013 to 2018 range, budget $16,000 to $22,000 for a clean low mileage example, and you've bought yourself a decade or more of smooth, quiet, worry-free driving. That is the dream. The Avalon delivers it, every single time. And that is your top 10, no fluff, no filler, just the vehicles that actually deliver for drivers 60 and up. Now, I want to hear from you. What are you currently driving, and how many miles does it have on it? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If this video saved you from a bad decision at the dealership, hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds, and it helps more people find this list. And if you want more honest, no BS car advice, subscribe. We drop new content every week. See you in the next one.